Here's the truth we need to remember. ChatGPT is not human. You cannot expect it to be human. Alam mo, be careful with ChatGPT. Marami sa atin, including myself, gumagamit ng ChatGPT ngayon. And I don't know about you, but a lot of people, including me, use it for personal reflection. Ginagamit natin ito to vent, to process emotions, to make sense of conflict sometimes, and maybe to feel validated. At sa umpisa, no, kapag ginagawa natin to, parang ang ganda, ang linaw. Para kang may kakampi at karamay. Pero alam mo bang, that's exactly why you need to be careful with ChatGPT. Because it is trained and designed to support you, to mirror you, and to respond in a way that feels helpful, empathetic, and affirming. At napakagaling niya dito. Sobrang galing, in fact, that sometimes it reflects back to you exactly what you want to hear in a very poetic, intelligent, and convincing way. At kapag hindi ka careful, it's gonna feed your pride instead of provide you wisdom and discernment. So you start thinking na ikaw lagi yung tama. Na laging yung ibang tao yung may mali at laging validated ka at justified yung mga choices at decisions mo sa buhay kahit na minsan hindi na dapat. So what usually happens? You follow its suggestion, its tone, and you follow its framing. And before you know it, ito yung mga nakakalungkot. You've lost relationships. You've burned bridges. Nagsimula ka to start treating people transactionally. And instead, for what we truly are, human beings. Hindi mo napapansin, lumalayo ka na sa mga dating kaklose mo. Hindi mo napapansin, hindi ka na masyadong nakikinig. Hindi ka na nagse-self-check. Hindi ka na nagtatanong at nagkakaroon ng self-inquiry. And how many of us, including myself, kung magiging honest ka lamang, guilty dito. Alam mo, pag-usapan natin yan, kasi kailangan talaga natin maging discerning. Here's the truth we need to remember. ChatGPT is not human. You cannot expect it to be human. Kaya nga siya tinawag na artificial intelligence. It doesn't feel nuanced the way humans do. It does not sit in silence. And here's the thing that I need you to get the most. It does not carry relational consequence. Laliman natin para mas magets mo. ChatGPT doesn't lose friends. It doesn't repair marriages. It doesn't rebuild trust. You do. Ikaw lamang ang may tanging responsibilidad at accountability sa bagay na yan. And uulitin ko, bit-bit mo lahat iyan. Nagigets mo na? Kaya tayo nagkakaproblema dahil ChatGPT is supposed to assist you and to support your thinking, but sometimes nakakalimutan na natin na tayo dapat yung leader ng buhay natin. Minsan, we give that power and leadership away to ChatGPT. Ikaw na ang nagiging tagasunod at siya na ang leader. Mali di ba? You're supposed to be the leader, aren't you? Sometimes, ito, what's worse we have even replaced God with ChatGPT. Ang latakbuhan mo, si GPT, hindi si Lord. But I need you to get that God is not GPT. It doesn't have a will over your life. It doesn't have a good, pleasing, and perfect will over your life. Only God does. Saklap, no? Paminsan, nare-replace natin si Lord. Kaya anong solusyon natin dito? Take note of these 3 practical solutions. Number 1, use it to clarify, not justify. Alam mo, ang itanong mo kay GPT in your reflections is for you to see blind spots, not to justify or tell you why you're right. If every reflection ends with you always feeling superior or always being right all the time, red flag yan. Kasi dapat nga, na self-reflective ito. Hindi ito, laging ikaw lang yung tama. Number 2, Bring human consequence back into the equation. After any and every insight, start asking yourself maybe, how will this land on a real person? What relationship might this affect? And ito, third question, napakagandang tanong nito. Gusto ko i-take note mo. What would love look like in this scenario, not just logic? What would love consider, not just for me to be correct? Bakit? Because I need you to understand that wisdom always considers people, not just correctness. It is considerate of humanity, not just intelligent without emotion. Number 3, be the leader of your own life and thinking. Alam mo, you can still use ChatGPT, but as a tool. You can use it as a mirror, but never a judge of your life. You can use it as an assistant, but never a replacement of your soul, your spirit, your values, and your ethics. ChatGPT should never replace you as the leader of your life, and it should not replace God as the source of your life. Don't get me wrong. Technology is still powerful. Naniniwala pa rin ako dyan, and I still believe and will continue to use the power of tech. But maybe this is simply a call for discernment. And I need you to learn discernment this year. Because if you stop thinking, discerning, praying, or listening, you've handed over leadership of your life to something who doesn't care about your life. Hindi ba masaklap yun? And I don't want you to fall into that. Yes, ChatGPT can still help you grow. But don't let it quietly inflate your ego. Maybe what this calls for this year is to master the skill of discernment. Because remember, at the end of the day, you are still responsible for your relationships. You are still gonna be the one accountable for your decisions. And you're still gonna be the leader of your life. So tools like GPT or Gemini or whatnot must never replace wisdom. And artificial intelligence, kaya nga tinawag na artificial, should never replace human intelligence. So stay human, stay grounded, and don't let anything other than God Almighty lead your own thinking. After Him, ikaw mag-lead ng pag-iisip mo. Bakit? Buhay mo yan. This is a quick reminder from Coach Migs, your life coach, and your chief strategist.